Hey guys, a few weeks ago I decided I wanted to go to a Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament. It's been a long time since I went to one and I really wanted to get back into the scene. I reached out to a friend of mine who's in the community and he used to run these local tournaments in Westchester, New York. So I hit him up on Facebook to see if he was still running those. He told me that he doesn't host the tournaments anymore, but somebody else does. But he did mention that there's a new tournament venue in New Rochelle, New York, hosted by Encore Esports, and the name of the tournament was called Smashed Out Melee. So I decided I really wanted to go to this tournament, and I posted that I was interested on Facebook inside the event page, and to my surprise, a few of my friends decided that they wanted to go too. Now, they're not really part of the competitive community, they've never been to an event before, so I was pretty excited that they wanted to come. And I also haven't been to a tournament in a while, so I really didn't know what to expect. When I got to the venue, I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised. This place was really nice. I was used to these old tournament venues where everyone was packed together, there was nowhere to move, people were struggling to walk from like one side of the room to the other in order to play a match. Not to mention that it was always hot and it smelled because there was no air circulation, no air conditioning, everybody was sweating.
It's so damn hot.
Well, you get the idea. Anyway, this place was open and spacious. It had a good amount of setups and chairs for everyone, comfortable couches. They had a commentator station and a stream setup, a big projector so everyone in the venue can watch matches, and most importantly, to me at least, air conditioning. Sweet, amazing, wonderful air conditioning. Sorry, I got a little carried away. But it was great to see such an amazing venue open its doors to the Smash community, and they also host all other types of gaming events as well. I was able to play a few friendlies, and then the tournament starts. Yesterday I went to my first tournament in a long time. I went to Smashed Out Melee in New Rochelle, and it was a super humbling experience for me because, you know, when I used to go to tournaments, I never really lost early matches, but I got my butt kicked this time. I played a Ice Climbers player in the first match, and he just went to town on me. I ended up having to play one of my friends that I went with in my second match. So it was my first match in loser's bracket, and I had to knock him out of the tournament, so that felt kind of bad. But he was still having fun, and then he got to join the amateur bracket, so he was still having a good time. I ended up playing a Luigi player after that, and I beat him. And then finally I lost to a Fox player in my fourth match. So I didn't make it too far. I think I got tied for 9th or something like that. There was only maybe 20-something entrants. I definitely want to improve, and I had a great time. I think that there's a lot of matchups I need to relearn. I need to learn patience again. I used to be a very patient player. Now I'm just kind of running into people and jumping in with moves and hoping that it works out. but everybody is so good now that that's just not going to fly. So I'm looking forward to going back, and I do have a short interview with my friend Kenny. This is the first time he's actually been to like a competitive event, so I have his thoughts, and I'd like to share that with the community as well. This is your first Smash Brothers tournament. You haven't been in the competitive scene before.
No.
What did you think?
It's very exciting to see so many kids come out here and play a game that's so old, and the fact that it's still going on is really fun to see because this game is really good. And also a lot of these kids, I noticed, they're kind of like a little shy, but as soon as they start playing, they become alive. So it's cool. And there's really, really good kids, like young good kids. It doesn't make any sense because they were like peewees when this came out, but they're so good.
In terms of your overall experience, was it what you expected?
Yes and no. I knew I was gonna come here and do poorly, but I didn't think it was so serious. Like, there's some serious players here, and like the fact that they're so good, it just shows me that they put so much time in here. Because like, yeah, it's a game foremost, but like they professionally, like this is like their game. So it was very humbling and kind of like, I would say, inspiring to see that this game can be so serious, and these guys can be so serious. They have their own controllers. Some of the controllers have different colors. They have their own gamer tag. Everyone's calling them by their gamer tag. Like, they're serious gamers, and I haven't ever been in that atmosphere. But it's like being like an NFL or something like that. Like, they're good. They're players.
Do you think, as like a new player coming into the community, that they made your experience fun and you'd come back? Yeah,
it's kind of like they whip you really bad, but they're like doing it in a fun way, and they have really good, like, they're not jerks or anything. No one's talking trash or anything like that. The camaraderie is really nice too, because like when you first start off, you like pound somebody's fist and like you're ready to play, and then when you're done, they tell you what you did wrong, or they tell you, good game, whatever. So you don't feel like crap. It's just that you get the crap beat out of you.
Yeah, it's definitely happened to me a few times too.
Yeah.
I got my butt kicked today as well.
Really unfair.
Were you nervous with not knowing the rules and things like that, or were people friendly explaining them to you?
People were super friendly because I had no idea about canceling maps, and I had no idea that it was like three turns with it. So no one made me feel like an idiot. And in fact, one of these kids say like everyone's been in your spot at one point. So I didn't feel bad at all, and it was really nice to not feel bad because at the end of the game, I felt pretty bad. So, yeah. But it was good. It's a good community. Like, they're very friendly, and everyone's super professional, and they don't make you feel small because, I mean, they can if they wanted to, but they don't, which is nice.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best parts, I think, about the Melee community.
Yeah. They're pretty strong, and they're passionate, too. They're super passionate, which is awesome.
Back in the day, I never really lost like my first round matches to people, but so there you have it, guys. That was my first tournament back, and I had an awesome time. If you enjoyed the video, please share it with the community and friends, subscribe, and I plan on making more videos in the future, so thanks for watching.